From simple DIY projects to complete room makeovers, the thought of redoing any part of your home, no matter the scale, can seem overwhelming. But these proved that there are easy, doable ways to get it done. Check out their amazing transformations, steal their simple tricks, and get inspired for your own makeover project. 1. Before, with plain white walls, no window treatments, and bland, neutral furnishings, the room feels a bit stark. The space has great details, like a wooden mantel and built-in bookshelves, but they aren't being showcased properly. After, drawing the furnishings closer together creates a more intimate atmosphere. The bold zebra print accent adds contrast to the low-key sofa, while removing the large area rug makes the space feel less cramped and exposes the beautiful wood floors. 2. Before, spread-out seating makes the room cold, and the contrast between the white walls and the dark wooden trim is too severe. The high-end tables make the sofa look wobbly. After, newly painted pale green walls balance out the trim nicely, and echo an accent color in the wallpaper in the adjacent room. Adding brightly patterned and colored throw pillows to the neutral sofa injects instant personality. To anchor the seating area, a larger rug replaces the two small ones, and the sofa and love seat are drawn closer together. The end tables are repurposed as a console on the wall behind the love seat, and the coffee table becomes an end table. 3. Before, without art or a mantel, the fireplace is lost in a white wall. Bland hues leave the room lifeless. After, a fun chalkboard solves the mantel problem. Two walls painted blue delineate and enliven the space, while a new sheer fabric panel hides electronics cords and adds texture. 4. Before, with bare walls painted in the standard landlord white, blah wall-to-wall carpeting, and a messy assortment of scavenged belongings, the living room looks sloppy and unfinished. After, much-needed functional and decorative pieces, like dark stained shelves and cubby holes, give the room a livable quality. Some rich green paint, which balances the blues and earth tones in the room, adds depth, while a dark accent rug and upholstered bench strewn with colorful accent pillows help define a conversation area. A collage of maps, vintage postcards, and envelopes personalizes the space. 5. Before, trying to gain open space by pushing furniture to the walls, where it collects clutter, kills the warmth of the room. The windows are obscured behind layers of plants and curtains, which makes the place feel smaller. After, to enliven and focus the space, a classic sofa, club chair, and slipper chair form a sociable triangle, and hexagonal trunks are combined to form a coffee table. A neutral rug helps unify the room, while newly painted walls feel more natural and bright. Curtain rods that extend beyond the window frames allow in more light and draw the eye outward. 6. Before, placing the living space in the center of the room means it's used as a walk-through instead of a cozy destination itself. The coffee table is ill-placed as an end table, while a big, black ottoman sucks up space in the middle of the room. After, the room is flipped, logically placing the dining area closer to the kitchen. Sofas are moved next to the window to overlook the scenery, and a purple divan adds warmth. The coffee table now sits in front of the sofas, while the ottoman is made more useful tucked into a corner as a side table topped with plants. 7. Before, the space looks undefined and crowded with a sectional sofa sleeper taking up nearly the entire length of the room. Small but busy shelves above the messy TV and stereo unit make the room seem haphazard and unorganized. The white walls wash out the small space. After, color now saturates the walls and white paint highlights the trim, making the space look much larger. A striped rug picks up the wall color and elongates the area, and clear acrylic nesting tables disappear into their surroundings while taking up little floor space. A new media cabinet hides unsightly electronics and creates instant storage without overpowering the room. The oversized sofa and its jutting chaise section is replaced with a narrower couch, so space is gained without losing seating. 8. Before, shower curtains hang in the window, a beat-up ottoman doubles as a dog bed, and open shelves display a visual clutter of photos and knickknacks, all giving the room an air of barely contained chaos. The dense blue walls make the space feel smaller, and the sofa, though comfy, is too hard to match in color. After, a coat of yellow paint provides an instant boost, and the sofa problem is solved with a machine washable twill slipcover in crisp white, easier to clean than a colored fabric, which will fade with bleaching. The window gains visual balance and softness with the addition of wooden blinds in light peach, and the packed shelves are concealed by linen-covered stretched canvases that also function as inexpensive art. 9. Before, the room is too narrow to accommodate all the furnishings, including a number of chairs and a bulky media center, that are jammed into it. Here, the TV is the focal point, leaving other areas of the room unutilized. After, shifting the sofa to the opposite wall so that it faces the fireplace, and placing the TV on a slender cabinet near the window creates two distinct zones, one for conversation and one for entertainment. An acrylic chair fills out the seating area without adding visual heft, while the small aria rug is upgraded to a larger sisal rug. 10. Before, although the couch and love seat are strong pieces, the rest of the room is filled with miscellaneous items that have been randomly placed, making the room seem lopsided. A ho-hum color palette and naked windows give the room a just moved-in feel, and the nicked and scratched coffee table is an eyesore. After, much stick roll-up shades, a spray-painted red coffee table, and a single wall of color, blue is as versatile and neutral as beige or gray, that creates a focus turn the room into a cheerful, cozy, and coherent space. A silk pillow in a darker shade of blue helps to unify the room, and prevents the sofa from looking like a big, white whale. A large seagrass rug keeps the furniture from floating aimlessly. 11. Before, two large stained sofas, a swivel recliner, not shown, and grey industrial carpeting over a poured concrete floor add up to a look best described as post-dormitory. The wheat-colored couch works, but too many stains mar the cotton fabric. The coffee table is too small for the sofa, and the rocking chair and its matching ottoman crowd the seating area. After, a new slipcover in a light azure color gives the sofa a fresh, streamlined look, and the editing down of the rocking chair and ottoman frees up space for a long white bench. A light-colored wool rug covers more than enough office-grade carpet to pull the room together. 12. Before, with impractical, hand-me-down furnishings, heavy drapes, and a gate-leg table covered with mismatched knickknacks, this dining room lacks a livable, inviting appeal. What should be a family gathering site serves instead as a craft center, workstation, and repository for mail. After, a large, solid wood dining table, new upholstered chairs with slipcovers, great for camouflaging spills, and a clean, harmonious color scheme give the room the perfect balance of form and function. Unfussy window treatments provide great views from every angle, and a low-hung wall mirror makes the room seem larger. 13. Before, similarly, this dining room doubles as a home office, but a mountain of papers, magazines, photographs, and kids' artwork covers every surface of the table, making the space dysfunctional as an office and overwhelming its role as a place to eat and entertain. After, the addition of two pieces of furniture, a desk with a hutch and a bookcase, adds beauty while containing the clutter. Well-placed vases and some collectibles are enough to stop the room from screaming office. 14. Before, the two-tone stain and paint finish on the table and chairs make the room look choppy and thrown together. A squat, full-to-the-brim bookcase dwarfs the space, and the overflow sits on the floor, preserving the walls for display although organizing space is desperately needed. After, painting the chairs and table white allows them to blend into the shelving in the background, creating a spacious feel. The combination of color-rich walls and white paint on the ceiling also makes the space look larger. A tall bookcase, with boxes and baskets arranged symmetrically on the shelves, balances the off-kilter room and creates instant storage.